What's deflect step? Hey Austin, you just deflect and move to the side. So I'll show you the input for it. It's really simple. It's intentionally, it's put into the game. It's very much intended. So if you take a look at information for deflect, okay, let me get rid of the chat box real quick. See the very last sentence? You can also move while deflecting with the left stick. That's it. That's the part, is that I'm moving while deflecting. So I didn't know what to call it. I tried directionally deflecting, but then it just didn't sound right, because then it sounded like, oh, you are positioning yourself to deflect in the right way or something. But this is deflect with emotion, and so one of my viewers, Galachad, came out with deflect step, and I think that's the best term I've heard of it so far for it. So it at least conjures up, you deflect and then you step. So it's like you decide which direction you're stepping into. So yeah, it's very handy. Very, very handy. And it works really well in situations where enemies have a lot of fast attacks that you can feel like you just have to play defensively against. With the deflect step, it'll just move you to the side, and then what will happen is their follow-up attacks will miss because their tracking isn't like 100% pinpoint perfect. So I can get off some more offensive maneuvers. So right now I'm trying to do that against Hideko because there are some moments where it's pretty valuable. So yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah, so I have some upcoming clips on various bosses I've tried it against. I've had a good results against Demon of Envy, Demon of Pride. To a certain extent, Demon of Obsession, not really. It's worked really well against Takeda Shingen, Yoritomo. I've used it against Yoshinobu, Kunimatsu as well. Hiroko a little bit too. Ibaraki Doji is another one, so... Hey, what's up, Random Monk and Demi? It's going pretty well. I'm just warming up against Hiroko and Deflect stuff. You see how much I avoided by Deflect stepping to the right? It's just because of how hitbox stuff works. Hey, what's up, Catman? Hey, Autumn, good to see you too. Yeah, more Deflect Step training. So, okay, Demi, I managed to get through with Takeda in Gathering of the Graces Fist. Sucks, both him and the next guy are immune to Bluster. So got key breaks in and out of Dark Realm on +5 stone, damn. Can't wait for September to arrive, get rid of the seed and play Neo 3 DLC. I feel you on that. I like the Deflect Step forward. I can't fight Hideko on the sun here. He seems to push me towards the edges. Hey, Bran. tell you in a bit. I'm gonna kill you. I want you to do your fancy thing. Get the crowd. Alright, so deflect step is... it's all it is just you deflect and then you move. That's it. And this can be done normally with deflects. There's nothing, it's not particularly unique, like, it's not some tech. Deflect in the tooltip. If you look at the last sentence, you can also move while deflecting with the left stick. So I'm working with that. It's very niche, but it really excels in very specific situations. Damn it. I actually wanted to flex up that. I think that move is probably the bigger priority. I think the other ones I'm fine with. seriously? Right, but deflect and then move. Damn. I'm trying to deflect step backwards, but I think I should just deflect normally. Right, so Fady, there's some moments where it's just been ridiculous. It'll be like, whoa, how did that enemy miss? And it's like, because I deflect stepped it there. I think I'm just gonna get him to lightning face. Damn, didn't see that. It's all good. Alright, I think I'm just gonna practice. I'm not gonna practice the ice form or the fire form. I think I got enough of that. I think lightning is what I want to practice more anyway. Oh, I thought he was going to transition. Oh, I screwed up my line of sight. Okay. Hey, some good news. Remember when I told you that flying drill can move you upwards during midair? Turned out to be true. I managed to read Karasa Tengu when he flies very high. Oh, cool. Cool. Alright, let's practice lightning form. Yes, Deflect step can make enemies miss. Against Hirako it's a little tricky for me right now. I think I got a clippable thing in there. Damn. Had the same, what's more worse than Gaki is the darn Gaki chief. They're all terrible. Tried the same thing with Hino Enma. When she stays in the air at a higher point, yes, you can damage her when she's throwing those paralysis orbs. Okay, that very much intrigues me. Seriously, Cicada Shell? Yeah, I'm doing good, Bandit. How are you? After all my time, I'm still not confident where the iframes are in defensive drop. Me neither. I don't think there's iframes, I think it's just tight hitbox stuff. A lot of animations in Neo are so fast, not to mention someone's happenings on screen, it can be a little tricky. Damn, I thought that would work. The same thing turns out to be, it's the grabs. I feel like I dodged them, but maybe it's just that I'm flat to the ground and it misses. I think that's why it's missing. That's why I use defensive drops, because the hitboxes they're pretty good, so things like Taka the Shingen stuff will miss if I use it at the right time. Alright, Neo Enjoyer, you have piqued my interest with that. If I can reach these enemies that are in the air. Oh, hell yeah. Damn. I can't help but try to experiment. It's too irresistible. Oh man. I'm my own worst enemy here. Ooh, what if I can get off more of that? could grab me? Okay. With Tonfas, you may not even need to put soul jump if you use stuff like feathers since they don't reduce the midair time. Oh, okay. So you're just steadily gaining height. Is that how it's going with flying drill? Okay, I mean that's cool. I'll have to look into that. Oh, that was great. Oh, deflect all of that, move a little bit. Like I didn't like. There's some deflect step involved, but that was pretty cool. I'll take that's something I could clip. I think that's good enough for Hiroko. I think I will practice Switchblade stuff somewhere else. I got some clips. I'm a bully? Hell yeah. It's probably not something you'd enjoy since you don't like using feathers. Yeah, I can try it out just to get curious. I just wish it wasn't like I just don't want to be restricted to playing feathers. I wish there was something else I could do aside from that. Hey, not too much, Sea Devil. How are you? Okay, so an extra thing I got with Deflect Step is, like, it is just one tool, but that tool paired with other things, aside from just martial arts, is great. So I think, what was it, Fady, that was mentioning, and it's a very good point, that, where was it? After the deflect step, you could have a normal movement or a dodge. Like, you can do deflect step into a dodge, deflect step into a martial art, but you have that extra little bit of positioning which can help. So deflect step forward rather than being pushed back or to the side. It's like, well, it's cool to just chain deflect steps. Like, that's neat, but it's just one tool to use. So deflect step and a dodge rather than a double dodge. Get some key back, spend some key. So it's another interesting decision. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Poison Mist also works. Yeah, I've seen Poison Mist. I don't know if I'll go for that though. Alright, I'm gonna try to use Deflect Step against Obsession. I've used it enough on Pride and Envy. Also really fun to catch Pinwheel Shuriken while going with full mid airplay. Oh yeah, that sounds really fun. The multitask of Ninja Style, yeah, there's a lot to consider. Alright, Envy, what you got? Oops. Okay, let's see what I can pull off against Obsession. No, come on. What a shame. Hey Chris, it's going well. Trying to just fight Demon of Obsession. Hey Chicken Burrito, good to see you too. I'll explain Argus as soon as I can. Damn it, I was knocked down. Deflect and step is basically you deflect and move at the same time. It's intentional. It's a part of the game. It's just deflect and move. So if I remove the chat box, for example, it's just that last line right above or right below my camera. You can also move while deflecting with the left stick. That's what I'm calling the deflect step. What build am I using for samurai? Oh, excuse me. I posted a video about this like a few days ago. Originally, I was using 5-piece sort of misfortune so that I could get the Amrita absorption. I was told and shown that it's redundant, so this set is irrelevant now. I can get another set, but I just haven't bothered changing it. Because you can get the increased damage dealt Amrita absorption on gloves, so problem solved. And then recently I got the horned turned helmet for tenacity, damage over time. That's it. And then Samurai flute for increased spirit force on deflect, lightning Ornamori because I hate lightning, and that's it. No, Argus, there's no like fancy thing, there's no like fancy tech with it. But deflect step is super good. Highly underrated. I'll try to showcase it against like an attack pattern of Demon of Pride. So you're like, oh, that's kind of neat. Here you go, this one. He has a follow-up with it. It's a 1-2. But I was able to avoid it altogether. The second hit. You got through Gathering of the Grades? Hey, nice! Yeah, trying to rush through it will get you killed. I've had that issue too. Alright, let me just do sort of memes. Come on, bro. Amrita gauge charge, what's it do? Just fills up your Amrita gauge, it just fills it up a little faster. That's about it. So you can get into living artifact more. You want to have rapid Amrita gauge charge if you want to get into living artifact more frequently. Okay, let's see what I can pull off against Demon of Obsession. See if I can get a cool hit off at least. God damn it. I'm not able to manage and play with 4 weapons. Any tips? Yes. How many, well, the question is, how many weapons can you manage? Can you manage 1 or 2? What I would say is just start small. Get comfortable with one weapon, then maybe one weapon per style. That's what I'd go for. So one weapon per style, and then add 2 weapons with one style, and then add 2 weapons with the other style. It's a process. Oniryu, no. That's it. I'm just 100 hours in. Yeah, it's a lot. It took me a lot of mental work to get used to switching styles with both weapons. And 2 weapons each. It's a headache. So take it slow. Once you'll get used to it with practice. Just pick the weapons you're comfortable with. thought I would have hit the ground. I should have dodged. I should have dodged. I could have mid-air dodged that. Damn it, I'm being greedy. No. Oh! do quite honorably. Oh no! This isn't going as well as I'd hoped. Maybe I used a lot of energy on Hiriko. I don't know. You know, to think that this is New Game Plus. Not New Game Plus 2 yet, and it's still that challenging for me. It's making me excited for whenever the DLC comes out. I want that DLC. Are you kidding me, bro? Damn it. I can't see a good use to deflect step all that much. I mean, I could just dodge and it completes a lot what I want. Move backwards, that's for style. Any tactical purpose, tactical value? I don't know. I can't find it. Like, sure, I could go backwards and charge and attack. You think there'll be another one of these bosses that has lightning? Possibly, yeah. Oof, I don't know who to test it against. Can you cancel being paralyzed with Guardian Spirit skills in Nioh 2 as well? No. In yokai abilities, I don't think override paralysis. Where's the DLC? I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh. Oof. Yeah, I'm stumped. I'm not sure, like, I don't know how to, well, I don't know where to look for opportunities with deflect step individually. Like, deflecting is one thing, but deflect step, then for what? To move forward to him? He doesn't really do that many attacks that are seriously, that like I need to, that are fast anyway. No quick 1-2s. His devastating stuff is the cannon. But if you can deflect the cannon, I suppose move in front of it, you're in good shape. But you can also just dodge that. It's not that important. It's not that urgent. Dodging it and moving forward is actually easier. Tracking with that is not that big of a deal. Against envy, I found value. Pride, yes. Oh, Nuri Botoke. Ooh. Okay, let's see. What enemies have I not tried? So I've tried. Have done this. He could be a good candidate. Oh, Toroshi, do I really need to, though? Oh, I don't know. I don't think Otoroshi was one that I... Let's see, there's that super ice attack. I could try the super ice attack, I guess. Yeah, but it's not that big of a deal. I think only thing... Okay, all other... What are the only attacks that I worry about? Yeah, the rapid spam of birds from his chest. And then... And then just the ice shard summon, and that's about it. But Otoroshi isn't up there for serious threats. Noribotake is. This is a boss I think might be worth looking into. No. None of these really are that urgent. Like, Deflect Step can help, but it's not a big deal. Against Blood Edge Demon, probably some value there. I think I'm gonna try Noribotake. Not Kunimatsu. Not Kusanagi. Human form of Takeda, maybe. It's possible because he does have a lot of long-winded attacks. I think I'll try Noribotake. I think that's the one. Might be worth a shot. Alright, let's see. Any better Semior flutes? Not really. Okay, Shaman Queen necklaces, Max Cicada shell stock. What do I got? Storm Kunai. Shrapnel bomb. Charge the pinwheel shuriken gauge a bit more. I mean, not bad, I suppose. It's not really a big deal to me either. Alright, so I think I'm gonna see if I can find some cases to use it against Noribotake. I don't think the Dark Realm form will... I don't know if the Dark Realm form will matter that much, because the biggest challenge in the fight is basically just trying to read its moves. There aren't too many mix-ups.
Cute.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what I can come up with there. I think Noribotake will be a good candidate. Just the base form, at least. Oh, and sorry, I missed what you were saying, Autumn Red. More new game cycles, and hopefully other game modes like Twilight missions. Yeah, I hope that the time that they're taking is just making sure the quality is really nice. I sincerely hope for that. I cleared New Game Plus. Wait, did you beat the game or did you clear New Game Plus? If you beat the game for the first time, you're not guaranteed a Yasakani. If you have... You're guaranteed to get a Yasakani for each style if you beat the fish boss on New Game Plus. Apparently. I got it, so and I've heard other people get it. So I imagine you'll get it too. If you beat Tokugawa Yoshinobu on Shogun's Journey, you should have 2 Yasakanis. Otherwise, if you didn't get it there for whatever reason, then just basically play the RNG that you get it. That's about it. If you beat New Game Plus, you should get New Game Plus. I'm not talking about Hero's Journey, I'm talking about Shogun's Journey, New Game Plus. If you beat Tokugawa Yoshinobu, he drops a Yasakani for each style. So check, it should be in your inventory if that's the case. Otherwise, I got no idea. And if you're just beating the game for the very first time, you're not guaranteed. Hey Blue Rose, day's going pretty well. But you know that's not my name, right? Blood Edge Demon, okay, cool. Alright, let's see if I can lab some Deflect step moments here. I think I'll be able to. What's this? It's a boss from Neo 3. I don't know who this poofy is, but it sure as shit cannot be me. FYI, I'm not trying to beat the boss right now. I'm trying to lab very specific things. As my title in my stream suggests, working on Deflect Step. Damn. Should've jumped twice. Should've just deflected those. Not much deflecting going on there. I didn't say I'm good at it. Wait, that missed? Oh, that's big. Oh, hold up. Was that for real? How did I dodge the first one? I'd like to replicate that. No Tonfa is no win, simple. Tonfa can't deflect in this game. Oops. Wrong button. I dodged and then jumped. I should have jumped. Jump that time. So I just suck at timing. Spamming L1 feels really slow on the Switch Glaive compared to the sword. Really? I haven't had that issue. I wonder if there's a difference because sword can have access to Sword of Salvation, the Mystic Art, so deflect timing is more generous. got a clip. I think I got a clip in there. Where Deflect Step helped me. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I can replicate that. Okay, I think, and this is my hypothesis, I think by Deflect Stepping, what I can do is get closer to those Amrita crystals when he is in his base form and he swings, and then I could break it. I want to see if I can make, if that's consistent. Because if I can then just hug it, that's pretty awesome. Oh, you're using expanded deflect window? Oh, okay, so you don't need Sword of Salvation. Okay. Yeah, let's try that out. I'm very curious. Damn it! I suck at the grab. I'm probably jumping too early. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just throwing darts at a board at this point. I think I can make it consistent. It's not the second time I've done it. Yeah, the Yoki grabs are fast. They're pretty fast. I can avoid those, but this one throws me off because this boss has so many mix-ups. Jumping can help, yes, but it's not always a guarantee. Really? Look at this asshole. This form gets to me because it's hard for me to predict. That's the whole nature of this boss. There's so many mix-ups, so erratic, and it's very fast. And then in the dark realm, it's like you can't even tell what's going on because it's inflatable wavy arm man. Yeah, this boss was tricky. I think when I fought him back in November at Koei Tecmo America, I think it took me 2 tries. And I think I just got lucky. It was either 1 try or 2 tries, I don't remember. But it was not easy. Seriously! Dude, I just started the fight, fuck me. What a dick. told you to fight him properly. Stop using deflect. Death. Little hug to start off, use Tonfa. No, I'm not using Tonfa. Who needs Tonfa? Not me. Unreal. This boss is the most challenging for me to learn simply because he kills me so quickly. And then the mix-ups, it's hard to study. Okay, seriously, bro. So, let me try delaying it slightly. Okay, I just don't know the timing anymore. Are you kidding me? Oops. I haven't fought this boss in so long, I just can't tell what's happening. Average Nudie Botoke experience, yeah, pretty much. Alright, I'm not gonna try to jump, I'm just gonna try to dodge back. Really? Oh. I wish I could have a boss as a training dummy. Because it's so hard to learn this way. Oh, what is this? Oh, that sucks. Sword. I wonder if there's any functional difference. Okay. Actually, no. I need to have better testing. So I'm able to consistently pull it off. Where, if I deflect into it, then of course I just have to attack forward, and then he gets destroyed. So let me see if I can make this work across weapons. So I'm gonna try with sword. Oh, I like this boss a lot too. It's easily one of my favorites. Let's see, can I get it to work? You jerk. To break you, but okay. Hitting Yoshinobu's weak spot is really tough for me. I'm not consistent with it at all. Seriously? That sucks so bad. You had an easier time with the martial arts that have hyper armor, so it's almost consistent for me. Damn, really? I guess that's helped you learn, right? I haven't learned it for shit. I've tried Arc of Chaos, I've done like Divine Retribution, I've tried several things, but it still stumps me. Ah, he's just like 2 steps ahead of me. I've jumped it before. I've jumped it, I've dodged it. I'm just... Right now this boss is destroying me and I'm just out of practice. Like, I sometimes just cannot react in time. It's so fast. that. I could jump that. Gently for samurai. Or, yeah, I have oppressive strength. I just can't hit the hitbox, like my timing is off. I don't know, like, hey, this is what to look for. That's my issue. I have oppressive strength, I use it a lot, it's great. I can try Night Rain for sword, I just need to recognize when to pull it off, but I can try that. You did just give me an example of Night Rain. Bruh. This boss is a lot faster than I think sometimes. I'd expect him to be a slow boss, but he's not. Night Rain? Okay. I'll try Night Rain against Fish Boy. Dude, you gonna do something? Damn. These mix-ups get me. Like, I wanted a lab that say, hey, would it work with the sword? If it does, great. I don't know though, because this is just unpredictable for me. I know, when I'm prepared to dodge a grab, he doesn't use it. I know, he gets such a dick. Okay, it's consistent. For some reason, it feels like an instinct. I used to do similar stuff with enemies like Hellish Hag. Maybe that's why. I mean, that's great. It's... I just haven't been able to develop that for Yoshinobu. Hellish Hag, I don't have much of a problem with. Because it's like, it's pretty easy to break her teeth. I haven't had that same luck with Yoshinobu. Guess there's a reason why aerial deflect is the thing, saved it for Warlong. They might add it as a skill later, who knows. I'll just dodge to the side. Alright. Just frick. Oh my god! Playing defensively in Neo and just sticking to that is so painful. Because opponents will not let up, especially this guy, he's just not gonna stop. I think it's consistent enough. Now, let me see what happens if I just deflect and do not deflect stuff. I don't think it made a difference. I'm too late? Dude, I'm so rusty on this boss. This is not helping me learn. Yeah, Wolong's whole thing is different. So it's air dodge, deflect a bunch. Yeah, it's a different game altogether. It seems fun. We'll see how it goes. Dude, fucking do something. I start attacking, he's passive. I'm like, no, fight me. This is boss time. None of this shit. Fight me or just be consistent here. Seriously? Come on! Shit, wrong mode, wrong button. Oof. Yeah, I like this boss. I'm so rusty against him. So rusty. Super Lightning Feathers also works nicely for the weak point. Oh, that's cool at least. I think I've had some luck with Scampus stuff, but I haven't been able to pull off anything consistently. So when I can start pulling off one thing consistently, then I'll be in better shape. One of those attacks is a bit weird. The one you take damage from is the left fish, the one that doesn't have a glowing mouth. Huh. Seriously? Dude, I just need to practice. God dang it. How can I set up I can't, I'm having so much difficulty setting up a like testing grounds here. Brand, that's happening to me right now. Screwed up the first deflect there. I just want him to do that sweeping attack a bunch. That wouldn't be so bad. Alright, you know what? I've been doing the same thing for a while. I'll come back to it another time. I think now I'm just gonna beat him. Alright, that's it. Just beat him. That's all. That's my goal now. No fancy deflecting everything. If Dutch Too Much is still here, I didn't need Tonfa. Yeah, Team Ninja games, they're pretty complex, so it definitely takes some work to get in the groove. Oh yeah, I convinced a semi-popular Japanese TikToker into playing Neo and Wavy Wolong. He was a history teacher that loved Japanese history, so he's interested when I told him about Neo plots. Cool. When I fought this guy, there was an awkward 5 seconds where I was doing light attacks to bait him into doing something, but he just stared at me awkwardly without doing anything. I know, it's weird. I'm like, come on, fight me back. And he's like, nah, I'm good. It's hilarious that this dude basically only has heavy attacks. He's going for the kill. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, well, I'm not certain if I necessarily got Deflect Step off but in that fight, I don't know if I did. I'll have to review my footage. But I think at the very least, while I can't necessarily deflect step everything in every situation and like understand it and master it perfectly, at the very least I can conclude that this game very definitively for me, and I thought this before anyway, but even more so now that it's not deflect slop, it's not parry slop. Obviously you can try to play that way if you build certain things, but nah, like I haven't felt like deflect is cheap in the Neo series at all. I think it's been a great enhancement overall. It's a lot of fun. Alright, well, what do I want to do with the time I got left? I don't think I want to do too much learning. I just want to do playing. So, let me play around with some stuff. In other words, let me chill. There is a Blood Edge demon around, so I think I'll take care of that. I think Deflect is a great addition to the game. I think one thing I'm overall very pleased with is that there is a value in parries still. Parries are still very valuable, despite Deflect existing. Skills such as Cestus's Opportunist are actually really good. In Neo 2, Opportunist functioned similarly to Neo 3's Deflect, and now Opportunist has been modified. So, what's nice is that Opportunist is still really good and is a ridiculous punish, especially in the dimension of key damage. It's a lot. It's like 400-ish key damage, and for reference, a fully charged Rumbling Earth from Axe is 700. Which is good. Opportunist does more key damage than Shove from Tonfa. It does a lot. So using it at the right time is incredibly valuable. So yeah, pretty cool. Deflect parry is kind of a staple of Souls-likes at this point. It feels weird not to have it. Yeah. I like how Neo 3 has incorporated it though. I think it's neat to... I just think it's neat. I think moves like Deflect and Cut are cool. And it'd be nice to have this for other weapons, but it's really honestly not all that necessary in my opinion. I think select weapons can have it. It just, whatever the reasoning is, like I would like to understand why this weapon gets it as opposed to say sword or Cestus's or something. Like, I don't know why. I don't know the rationale between I don't know the rationale with why the axe got Victory Rush, which is a move forward on key pulse move. I like it, I'm not complaining. I'm just like, why this and not Odachi as well? So, to be determined. With AP, using Water Sword could work with a weak point too. Touche, touche. So peeping, that's pretty cool. I hope that Japanese TikToker has fun with it. Or Windstorm, which already has hype armor, yeah. There was a list for the top 20 games with the best gameplay. Neo wasn't on it. The criteria was based on critical reception, acclaim, inclusion, innovation, and player community. So I guess it's incredibly subjective. Neo 3's critical reception was pretty positive, all things considered. The player community, well, I think it's dwindled from my experience. But again, I'm not really participating on a lot of like Discords anymore, or I don't see too many people streaming dedicated Neo all that much. I might be one of the only few, but at least on Twitch. I could be wrong though. Not that it really matters to me anymore. Deflect is entirely optional. Game never has to force anybody to deflect slap. Yeah, it doesn't. Dudes can still press circle instead of L1 if that's what gives them dopamine instead. I know. I know. But the thing is, I'm like, the game doesn't force you to go even play samurai style. You don't even have to at all. So there is that. So, but I'm addressing this concern I've seen from time to time where it's like, oh, deflect and is bad, or like I've seen it before. And more importantly, is just for me to understand and really appreciate the way deflect functions in this game. I like it. I'm happy with it. I think it's cool. I think it's fair. Which is great. I wanted things to feel fair. Okay, why does this circle in the middle awkwardly follow the cursor? I think one thing that surprises me is how there can be so many things in Neo 3 that are dismissed. I'm like, alright, I guess. Oh, you did, Peeping? Oh, thank you. Oh wait, I didn't pick up anything meaningful. He's played Ghost of Tsushima before, so you needed to show him how different Neo was. Touche, touche. Now, let me find that Blood Edge demon. I really want to play this game after 1 and 2, but the performance for mid-range rig that I've got is kind of sad. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. That shit isn't cool. I wish I could enjoy it too. I've had a lot of fun with Neo 3 at large. I wish other people could enjoy it too, but some people don't. I find a ton of replay value in this too. It's pretty neat. I do got a Blood Edge. Oh, I do. Right here, first guess, I suppose. What type? A wind one? Sure, let's just practice. Let's see if I can deflect step this. Probably deflect step this guy. It's very unlikely that players can master all the weapons without lots of hours put in, yeah. Well, that's cool, Peeping. Well, I hope that TikToker really enjoys their time playing Neo. think I could clip some stuff in there for a Deflect step. Why not? A comedian who also acts like Togachiyo. Sekiro's #1 on that gameplay list, considering the criteria, kind of makes sense, I guess. But yeah. Sekiro was very popular. It's a cool game. Having fast, heavy running attacks as an option for some samurai weapons really steps up the gameplay. You can be in AP state way longer compared to a weapon that has slow ones. Oh, I bet. I think Odachi has some really fast ones, right? Like mid-stance poke is ridiculously fast. I got a clip worthy moment in there. Hey, Shukitsunebi, it's going pretty good. God of War Ragnarok, I thought it was fine when I played it, but seeing advanced combos in tech. Yeah, I saw a lot of cool stuff from Gamebreaker God in that regard. Thought he did a cool job. Still wasn't my cup of tea though. So, Neo and Jory, you had duels in mind as very fast ones for both mid and low stance. Oh yeah, I don't use that too often because I'm so prioritizing like random slice. Yeah, it's Mortal Retribution. So yeah, peeping, just for your verification. Mortal Retribution. They're just faster versions of the heavy attacks. That's probably why I don't use it, because it's not unique. I like my unique stuff. Sliding attacks are fun for me. Well, I think regardless I was able to use Deflect Step on Blood Edge Demon, so that's a plus. How unique can a running attack be, right? We have martial arts for that. Except sword and spear have all unique ones. Sword and spear have unique ones, though. Like, I understand. It's like, well... But sword and spear have completely unique animations. Both quick and strong. I'm like, what? Really? Like, here, look. Running quick, standard, right? Running mid, standard. Running high, like even like high quick versus running high quick are different. High strong. But it's just a different swing, that's all. Yeah, I want my different swing, okay? I want it to look slightly different. I don't want it to be the same. I'm stupidly nitpicky like that. The triple slash with wind waves, I've seen him do it with lightning waves as well. So it's just part of that moveset. I remember for the longest time I didn't know a fire version of the Blooded Demon existed as well. So that definitely threw me off. Real ones appreciate all of them. I guess I'm not a real one. No, I'm agreeing with you? Okay. Okay. Fair. I really like the different running attacks. Just, it's nice. I like the sliding attacks. I think it's cool. Maybe I'm a bit like that. The heavy running attacks of duels are more new to me. Oh, okay. That's fair. I like hardly use the strong attacks for dual swords for like the longest time. I'm legit just trying to deflect stuff this guy. I think I got my clips. think I got enough deflect stuff for today, so that's good. You can try that too. I certainly think it's a more flexible play. Yeah. There's a lot to do in Neo 3. Running attacks, which I use from time to time. I don't like the Switchblade running attacks that much. I do like the slide attacks. Yeah, it only slew 7 dudes, apparently. Apparently, even though there's all these bloody graves around here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, there's a lot here, so... Pretty sure it's a bit more than 7. Oh look, it's a Yasha! Also, the TikToker told me that Hideyoshi was often referred to as Saru, which means monkey. That's why Masaru is his guardian spirit, kind of like a... Oh, cool. That's cool. That's really clever. So the more that you know about Japanese stuff, the better, basically. Hey, what's up? How's it going, bro? Here. Enjoy. Happy birthday. 4th of July, right there for you. I was watching your Dachi guide, really cool stuff there. Oh, thank you. Oof. Okay, what do I want to try? You guys have any requests before I go? The camera shake really makes Waterfall feel impactful. It's cool, isn't it? Pretty cool. Well, Catman, since you just said something nice about Odachi, I'll play Odachi. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear you say awesome. Yes, I'll keep that. Yes, I'll keep that. Yeah, why not? For example, I can use a low heavy running, then do mid heavy running, and use Deflect and some fast martial arts in between without ruining the flow of combat. Really cool stuff. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Like, Odachi mid running is very fast. And with Odachi, it's actually really nice because you can transition into some of the Waking Wind stuff, or even just directly into Severing Blade. There's a lot of like fancy stuff you can do. For Odachi, I use Crashing Waves for a similar purpose. Touche. Okay, cool. Now let's see, do I want to stick with my ninja style weapons? Yeah, why not? Let's give this a go with Odachi. I want to fight Takeda Shinga and see what I can come up with. Alright, let's go! Odachi time! Oops! No! No! Not Kick Slash! I wanted to do Cloud Runner Blade! Yeah, totally. Dodge in time. Oh no! His favorite was Ryoma. Oh no. close enough. Okay, boss 1 down. Having the deflect step in my pocket feels great. Damn. Yeah, I find it hard to style on Fishboy. You're trying to deflect on the chapter 3 boss that die a lot, but that's also kind of fun. Hey, if you're having fun, that's a win. Agreed. Do you think we'll fight another Hayabusa? I think so, probably. Do I transition from attack to deflect with or without key pulse? It depends. I try to key pulse when I can. Oh, oops, I didn't jump enough. GLC's Final King. Onryoki? Yes. Blood Edge Onryoki.
国松様の知性は変わらぬよ。輝きの力、思い知るがいい。己が愚かさを悔いるがいい。 この程度の力、我が身にはあるまい。 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 この程度の力、我が身
Okay, cool. That was a little tense. Damn. Alright. I'm not gonna try again. Damn. Oh well. That sucks. Oh well. A loss is a loss. Kunimatsu is the Saito Toshimitsu? For you, the BS human fight? I don't actually mind him. I just dislike the backdashing when he's low on ki and he just dodges and gets passive. So in that regards it's similar, but I actually like Kunimatsu more than Toshimitsu, personally speaking. I know that's not what you're saying, it's just putting that out there too. I don't think he's that bad. Okay, who to bully? Let's just bully these guys again. Oh, oops. God dang it. My fault. Hopefully a DLC trailer comes out for Neo 3 soon. Yeah, I hope so too. Yakuza Kiwami 3 is on sale till the 2nd. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, isn't Neo 3 also on sale? I think it went off like nearly 30% or something. My guess is that you've been on. Oh, hi, welcome, Danilo. Is this endgame like Underworld 2? No, there's no endgame yet for Neo 3. These are just kind of like the post-game stuff. Endgame will probably be released in the DLCs. I suspect the second DLC rather than this first one. That will come out sometime in the future. Close enough. I platinumed Neo 1 but never did finish New Game Plus. I jumped into Neo 2 and then 100%. I liked 100% more than the first one. Yeah, me too. I'm in Dream of the Wise now, trying to finish the main missions to unlock the underworld. Yeah. To put it in perspective, right now with Neo 3, they have Dream of the Samurai, which is base game. They have Dream of the Strong, and maybe you want to call it a hybrid of Strong and Demon. Kind of. No, actually, I'd just say it's like in the middle between Dream of the Strong and Dream of the Demon. It doesn't have things like the curse yet, so that's what's missing, and I'm hoping that we can get more in the DLCs. Bosses and the second DLC will release in February 2027. Yeah, apparently the release dates are September for the DLC 1, and then February 2027 for DLC 2. So, you know, that's gonna be a big part of it. Bosses and Wise are super strong. Yeah! It's a big jump, especially with all the ethereals being introduced. We don't have ethereals in Neo 3 yet, so hopefully that'll come out soon. Here, Daniel, I'll show you a boss that's pretty familiar. And then I will go, for sure. It's a big jump. Close enough. Yeah, that's the boss from Tengu's Disciple. There's a lot of bosses from Neo 2 that were brought to Neo 3. And so, it's pretty fun. Pretty fun in that regard. Oh, did you enjoy that, Chris, as a ghost? I hope you enjoyed it. I don't think I have any quick single missions. They're all just kill a bunch of them all at once. You just can't do Susanoo's Grace. Too much switching stances for me. You might like Magatsui's if you like corrupted weapons. Then you don't have to worry about stance switching all that much. Same build I use, but if I was really good though. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I don't think there's single bosses that I really want to fight. You're doing Corrupted? Go with Magatsuhi's. I think you probably like Magatsuhi's Grace. Sarate Hiko's was your favorite? Yeah, that was cool. But that only becomes available in Dream of the Neo. Magatsuhi's Grace. What could be a good pairing? If you like magic, you can go with Tsukuyomi as well. Alright, I think I'll just stop here. I think that's good enough for today. Wonder if I got anything cool. Another one of these? You like Izanagi and Ninigi's for purity? Yeah, with Tonfa? Ooh, that's really good. Yeah, just so much Q damage. I mean, I think mine's good enough. I don't think I got anything I care for. Yep, I didn't get anything special. How long have I been in the franchise? For a while, actually. I came to Neo 1 pretty late, so it was probably by the time, probably a year or so after. I don't actually remember. But I was there for on release for Neo 2, when Neo 2 came out, and if you look at my YouTube like homepage, you'll see that like I've spent a lot of time in Neo 2. So I've been in the franchise for a while. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy Neo 3. It's my favorite of the series so far. Even though the end game isn't out yet and a lot of things just are missing. I think the foundation of this game is just so fun. Go from 2 weapons to 4 weapon play, which I think is so cool. 4 weapon, 2 styles. Got 14 whole weapons to play around with, and I switch between them for fun. It's pretty cool. It's very fast paced. So I just can't wait for more. Alright, well that's good. I don't want to overstream and overplay. Alright, so closing remarks. Just as a heads up, for those of you that are on Twitch. Yeah, you can ask me some questions, Danilo. I'm gonna get to the home screen, so I'm not tempted to play more. So, yeah, feel free to ask your questions. Let's see. So just as a heads up, I'm changing my stream times for Saturdays and Sundays to be in the morning. So, normally I kind of aim for 3 p.m. Central Time on Saturday and Sunday. I'm shifting that to around 10 a.m. My Saturday Q&A for self-esteem and relationships coaching, if you want that for free, has been moved as well to that Saturday morning slot. And I've also shortened the time from 3 hours to 2 hours as well. I tend to get pretty tired. Yeah, Bran, morning streams on the weekends. And then my weekday streams will just be in the afternoons. So there's that. Yeah, I figured, you know, I kind of want Saturday afternoons and weekend afternoons so I can hang out with Cass and whatnot. So yeah, making that change. For that's the main reason, in all honesty. Just want to hang out with her more. And I kind of realized that, like, wait, I don't really hang out with her as much as I could. Oh, change it to that. And then I would change it for the weekdays as well, but I've got a lot of morning commitments, whether it's clients or things like that. So I can't really switch. So Danilo, I'll get to your questions now in a moment. What's the time over by you right now? For me, it's 6:41 p.m. or 1841 if you use a 24-hour clock. Is there competition between players like me? I don't really think Neo is a competition. Not really that. More of collaboration, supportive stuff. There's a lot of other players who are very good too. So, like I'm considered a good player for Neo, all things considered. I did make a Neo 2 Academy series, bunch of guides. They're a bit rough in my opinion now, but nearly 100 videos trying to help people understand the full scope of Neo 2 and just how to play it and how they can enjoy it more, really. So I'll be doing that probably at some point for Neo 3, but just been like unmotivated to make it because it's such a big overhaul and there's a lot of information that's missing. But I think there's some videos that I think will be evergreen regardless of what's released anyway, which has to do less with actual gameplay stuff and more mindset type things about how I can learn and pull out the stuff that I do. What am I doing? Is there any way you can help me? I mean, I don't know, to be honest. Like, knee-jerk response could be like money, but like, truth be told, it's not even about the money. It's, for me, I think the biggest hurdle is just all the work I have to put into editing it. It's just a time thing. If I could just take what I have in my head and just like create the videos already, that'd be great. Like, but the whole process of making the videos, like, I'm just like, it's a lot of work. Like, even if someone theoretically paid me like $1,000 per video, I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's like it's a lot of work. And I'm like, oh man, like I'd only be doing it because I have to do it because I got paid, not because I'm like, yeah, I really want to make it. That's the thing. In contrast, me just talking about this stuff over on stream, like I can do easily. Could I clip it from stream videos? I suppose, but it's just the whole process of making videos that I generally don't like. Oh, I feel you. I do photography and dabbled in video, and after one big project I noped out. It's a beast to do, yeah. And like the quality that I'm going for is I'm trying to go a lot higher quality, and rather than just telling people here's exactly what to do at every given moment, I'm trying to teach them the process of being able to figure that out on their own. So today's stream is about Deflect Step, right? Rather than me showing, hey, you can use the Deflect boss against this, here's every enemy you can use the Deflect Step against. And here's every permutation of it. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna play. That's like such an that's so exhausting. I'm like, here you go. Like I'd rather instead say, here's how Deflect Step works, and here's some situations and some ideas for you to think about it, and then go from there. Give them enough of a foundation so that players can start to like discover stuff on their own. I don't want to handhold everything. It's so much. And I kind of try to do that in my own way for the Neo 2 Academy, but it just like burned me out. And it's just like eventually, like after I tried to crank out so much, it just kind of took all the enjoyment out of things for me. I don't want to be like a typical content creator. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this for fun. So if the process of making videos isn't fun, I'm just not going to engage with it. So in terms of what you guys could do, if there's something you can help me with in terms of making the process of video making fun and editing fun, perhaps, then like I could do it. But until then, it's like all the work for it is just a lot. The closest videos that I've created that resemble something more along the lines of the Neo 3 Academy have been the Soul Core guides from Neo 2. But even then, it just kind of became a grind. And I could tell, even now when I look at those videos, I can hear in my voice where it's just a grind. And I don't want to grind anymore. Let me put it this way. I have more fun working with my clients who are dealing with some of the most stressful things imaginable. I'd rather work with my clients than make videos. Sometimes, like, for those of you who are aware of what my job is, like, I'd rather work with my clients. So, that's what it is. If I can find a way to enjoy making the videos, I will, but For what payoff I get, it's just the effort put in is just not valuable. I'm not that interested in becoming a content creator. Now that I have a deeper understanding of what goes into being a full-time content creator and meeting like a lot of big full-time content creators, like Fighting Cowboy, for example, or RuneB, or Distortion, or who else did I meet? I remember meeting Last to Load. Yeah, but there were a lot of other content creators I hung out with. Oh yeah, what was her name? Miss 5000 Watts. So I met them all, and just getting to know what their lives are like. Also, like I remember there's another content creator, Dom's Roundtable. He did a ton of content for Neo 3, like on release. He had like so many videos for it, and they're all helpful for a lot of the newer player base. And he legit spent 220 hours before the game was released. I'm like, bruh, you did it. What took you 2 weeks took me 2 months, and I like took my time. I'm like, that's crazy for me. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I'm just doing this for fun. Making guides is meant to be a fun thing, so I can help people. But it's like, bro, if that's what it's gonna take, 200 hours in 2 weeks, I'm like, fuck that. And like, I asked him, and he said he was doing like 14, 16-hour work days. I'm like, hell no. Oh wait, Shigetsunebi. God damn it. If you can just like remind me to fight Otoroshi again, and I'll do so. But like, I've forgotten to do that the last time you did it, because it's so tempting. Right, Cool Bandit. It goes from a passion project to a grind, and it's like, well, I wonder if he enjoyed it or if it was an obligation. I think he enjoyed Neo 3, but given that he's a full-time content creator and it's a job, like he has to be the first one to have these videos out. Whereas I'm like, I'm good. I'm not gonna do that. Like, and you know, that's just the lifestyle that comes with it. Or if you watch Fighting Cowboy, he makes a lot of like content that's very useful for people on release, but then he moves on to the next project, and then the next project, and then the next project. He doesn't stick with a game like he's not gonna dump. Let's see, I got 471 hours in this game. He's not gonna do that in this. He's just gonna make the videos as he needs to, make enough content for people to have, and then move on. It's not like I'm playing this for fun. If I make money, cool. I don't really care. The fact, like, whatever. If I make money, great. If I don't make money, okay. As long as I'm enjoying myself, I'll do it. But for these people where it's their job, it's their livelihood, it's a different beast. They'll pick games that they have fun with, but then like content creation, like, it's a lot. And that's just not me. Right, content creation is their job. Neo content is what I love. Yeah, like I like to showcase some cool things. I like to chat. Like I think I prefer streaming, truth be told, over making all those YouTube videos. I can make like some cool clips to share with people. I can occasionally make a guide. But for me, the most enjoyable part is just like talking about cool shit with people on the internet, and like, that's all. Right, they have to do what it pays is hot and get views, yeah. Like, I want to have like an actual community and like relationships with people online and like talk to people about stuff. Like, that's more enjoyable to me. It's much more of a social thing than it is just, oh, I make a lot of content and here, follow me because I'm a content creator. I'm like, no, like, for me, it's like, hey, I'm hanging out with the boys. I'm gonna chat with the boys and like play some games and kick ass and banter. That's what's fun. That's what I like to do. But anyway, I have to get going. My lovely kitty Maggie beckons. She's wanted food for the last 20 minutes. I need to feed her. So thank you all so much for watching. And yeah, Saturdays and Sundays times have changed. The video information is on YouTube. So the posts. And yeah, look for, if you're not familiar with the Deflect stuff I've been doing, you'll see some uploads that'll be coming out within the next 2 weeks or so. But yeah, take care and see you later. Bye.